everybody. League of Their Own. My good friend Derek. Woo! The movie opens.
Podunk Country Town Amateur League Softball.
Oh no, you're skipping a scene. We open on a modern
Oh
suburb.
my god. In present day, Dottie Henson, played by this haggard old woman, but dubbed by Geena Davis. And her daughter's like, you've got to go to this, like, softball reunion.
Baseball.
Oh yeah, it is
straight up
I'm
baseball.
sorry, I'm saying softball because I'm a misogynist.
She arrives at the baseball field where where a bunch of old women in sweatshirts are playing baseball.
The past washes over her.
Yes.
It's like the smell of peanuts and popcorn. And suddenly we're back in Podunk Country, Oregon. They're in Oregon.
I don't know what team they play for. Lukosh Dairy. Lukosh?
I don't know how they pronounce things in Oregon. Dottie is a catcher.
Yes.
Kit is a pitcher, but Kit is going up to bat.
Right.
Kit can't lay off the high ones.
Because she's a mule.
And Dottie's a nag. Dottie equals Geena Davis.
Kit
equals Lori Petty. Geena Davis, older sister. Lori Petty, younger, scrappy underdog sister. Kit strikes out. She swings at 2 high balls, and then the third pitch, which right down the middle, she just holds.
The game was not over. Dottie got to go to bat after Kit, and what does she do? Grand slam.
Home run. Do you know what a grand slam is?
During World War II. They're milking the cows. Who arrives?
John Lovitz. That's not his character name, though. Hey! That hurt them? Doesn't seem to. Well, it would sure bruise the hell out of me. Yeah, I want you to come play baseball in Chicago. You heard of the guy who makes Harvey bars?
Give them to the cows when they're constipated.
That's the guy.
Then Kit gets really excited. She says, baseball? Great.
Let's sign something? I'll go right now. You can climb back under the cow.
I want the one who can hit the ball. She said that Dottie's husband is away at war.
Bill Pullman. So Dottie will go play baseball if Kit can come too.
The train starts moving, and then we hear the girls, wait for us! And
Dottie's a little faster than Kit.
And taller.
And so she like throws one suitcase on, throws Kit on, and then Dottie gets on.
You have to stop.
For Marla Hooch.
She's just hitting these balls. Dottie and Kit are both like,
oh my god, she's amazing. And meanwhile, Marla has on this hat the whole time, hiding her face, doing like this, and John Lovitz is like, ooh. And he goes, we'll get back to you. You mean you ain't taking her because she ain't pretty? Well, look who just caught up. And they drop their suitcases, and we get Marla on the train. But
let's move to tryout.
Hey, cowgirls, see the grass? Don't eat it. We meet Rosie O'Donnell and Madonna.
Boris is balancing a baseball bat. Took me 6 months.
Not counting them months I was in the hospital. Bat hit me right in the head. Bam. Well, it had to knock you behind because that looks pretty swollen.
Why you gotta say that to us?
Hey, I'm nervous.
Geena Davis and May don't get
Marla.
along.
Oh, yeah.
There's a standoff.
It's going to be 4 teams, 16 girls to a team. 52 girls. Oh, look, you know math. Well, yeah, they got over 100 girls here, so, some of yous are going to have to go home.
What do you mean, some of us? And Doris throws a fastball right at
Which is what she's known for.
Dottie, no flinch. She's like, bam. And then Doris says, okay, some of them's gonna go home.
Hey, how did you do that? Excuse me? Hello? Tryout montage.
They make it, and he says, you're gonna play baseball in this. And this girl comes out in a dress.
Sure, I'm going to have to squat in that thing.
Ladies. I've got 60 girls with a train ticket home who will play in a bathing suit if I ask them to. And then
If you don't want to play in this, you don't want to play with us.
Then we go to finishing school where there's montage.
Oh, because every girl in this league is going to be a lady.
And when they get to Marla Hooch to give her tips.
Do you have any suggestions?
A lot of night games.
Shade? 1940 shade?
Walter Harvey's mansion, Tom Hanks shows up.
You can't be nonchalant about that. Tom Hanks shows up. Jimmy Dugan, a disgraced baseball player, hurt his leg so he can't play anymore. Right. He's going to coach the Rockford Peaches.
First game, the ladies haven't even met Tom Hanks. Comes in and takes a big long piss.
Shut up, Doris. Man, that was some good peeing.
Lineup. We gotta have a lineup.
Yeah. Hey, Oregon, why don't you do it? All right, May, you lead off. She's good.
And Dottie essentially takes over as coach because Tom Hanks is passed out. He is doing the signals that they do. Tom Hanks just perks up.
He's suddenly sober.
And he comes up and he's like, no. He's like, hey, tall girl, what's her name?
Beverly.
Beverly. And he does a different signal. and then Geena Davis, and then he's doing this, and they go back and forth.
You're going to pitch hit with our best hitter? He's a work. Who's the coach of this team? Then
start acting like it, you big lush.
Oh, Daddy, you tell him, Daddy, says Rosie O'Donnell from the bench. Best thing Rosie O'Donnell's.
Truly. Tom Hanks starts to pay a little bit of attention.
I don't got ball players, I got
girls.
All of a sudden, it's like, oh, montage of all of these games, and they're playing really well. Daddy's on the cover of Life magazine, and just real quick, it's like, oh, what if, like, oops, my bosoms pop out? That would draw a crowd.
You think there are men in this world that ain't seen your bosoms?
Dottie is ascending as the Queen of Diamonds.
Kit is still being overshadowed by her sister because they're on the same team.
Oh, let me finish the game. And Tom Hanks basically says, Dottie, what do you think?
And Dottie says, she's done. She's throwing grapefruits out there.
She does say that. And she throws a raisin bag at her.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
Well, because they mention it later. Somebody threw a raisin bag at me. Was that you or the umpire? Later.
Rosie O'Donnell comes up to Kit and she's like, what's wrong, Kit? You too big to finish your own games? Kit tackles her and she's like, don't stop with me. Don't stop with me.
Don't you stop with me, Kit. Don't you stop.
And they fight, and then the next shot is Tom Hanks carrying Kit, Lori Petty, over his shoulder, throws her in the shower and says,
cool down. You cool down.
At some point, Evelyn asks if she can bring her son on.
His name's Stool.
No, Stillwell.
Oh, sorry. Her accent. So Evelyn is the recipient of the There's No Crying in Baseball scene.
They tell Dottie that they're all going to a roadhouse that night.
Called the Suds Bucket.
And Dottie says, what are you going to do about Miss Cuthbert?
She said, May's going to poison her dinner.
And all the girls laugh. Cut to a shot through Mrs. Cuthbert's window.
And she is throwing up. The doctor says, 40 years in medicine, I've never seen a woman throw up that much. So Dottie gets this young man to give her a ride. What do you say we slip into the back seat and you make a man out of me?
What do you say I slap you around for a while?
Can't we do both?
And there's this great dance sequence.
Madonna's showing off.
Maybe it's after Dottie kicks Kit out of that game. Dottie's very upset. She needs to go home. She needs to quit the league.
Oh, you're the Queen of Diamonds. You cannot leave.
Right.
Cut to the house where the girls all stay together.
Comes out in this dress. May, you can't wear that dress. It's too tight. It don't fit you.
I don't plan on wearing it that long.
Oh, I don't know why you bother getting dressed at all. She's got a red hat on. Has anyone seen my new red hat?
I'll piss on your hat.
It comes in.
And it's like, I've been traded to Racine.
I told them to trade me.
Oh yeah, like they'd really trade you. Miss Star, Miss Perfect.
I got you into this league, goddammit.
She said she got her into the league. The rest of the team is listening outside of the bedroom door. I didn't even want to be here. Then why
are you still here?
Dottie cannot answer it.
Right. Anyway, so Kit leaves. The team is doing really well. Then Hanks comes in one day. They're in the locker room. And he's like, hey, girls, guess what? I found out I get a raise if we make it to the World Series. So let's do this game. Hey. This man comes in. And
from the War Department.
And he says, hello, hello, hello. He's really rude.
He's awful. He's awful.
I've got a message here from the War Department.
Oh, man, I hate these. These are the worst. One of your husbands is dead. He actually said that.
He's a douchebag.
And
I don't have the name. Give me the telegram.
I can't. I don't have a name.
Just give me the telegram.
This is from the War Department.
And then he takes it, and he grabs it, and he pushes the guy out. I might cry if I talk about the scene. So then Tom Hanks opens the telegram, and he reads it. And so now he has to go tell one of these women that their husband's dead. Starts walking through the room.
Slowly, by process of elimination.
We have
Dottie
and Betty Spaghetti sitting next to each other.
Who we know her husband's at war because she had a baseball card of Tom Hanks that Tom Hanks, while drunk, he throws off. But that's neither here nor there. So the camera zooms in on them. And
then Tom says, I'm so sorry, Betty.
And she goes, George, please don't die.
She doesn't say that.
She promised. Go back and listen to it. It's
cut to
Geena Davis.
Alone in her room.
Total emotional breakdown.
Losing it. But what happens? Bill Pullman walks in.
Second man with a limp in this movie.
Hit, but
he gets to come home.
He gets to come home.
Because he's injured.
Dottie decides, now that Bill Pullman is back, she's going to leave the league.
Also keep in mind, this is star player of the team. Just leaving before the World Series.
Tom Hanks comes up to Dottie. He's like, what are you doing? And she says, well,
it just got too hard.
It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, then
everyone would do it.
Then everyone would do it.
The hard is what makes it great.
Dottie still leaves.
I was like,
in the World Series against what team?
Racing Bell.
It comes down to the last game. Tom Hanks is shouting at what he thinks to be Alice in her catcher's gear, and she stands up and takes off her mask.
It's Dottie.
So she missed 6 games.
That's very irresponsible.
World Series game, of course, it comes down to the wire. Kit is on the other team. Kit is crying.
Oh, Kit's such a mess.
Kit is up to bat. Dottie goes up to the pitcher and she says, fast high ones. She can't hit him.
Can't lay off him. Misses the first 2, just like the very beginning. But then instead of not swinging at the third one, it comes right down the middle, sends it way out.
Not too far, not grand slam out, because they catch it. She's circling the bases, and the ball has been thrown home. And
Dottie needs to hold the ball. He's waiting at home plate. The Kit just comes barreling into her.
Slow motion, Dottie falls, close up on her hand. Henson dropped the ball! Henson dropped the ball! Peaches lose.
Kit wins.
The Peaches are crushed.
But still, it's like, we played in the World Series. It's a deal with your life. You wanted it more. That's what she tells Kid. She was like, you wanted it more.
Which she has always. Mm-hmm. And that's the end of the flashback. I guess old Dottie has been sitting by that sideline for quite some time.
Quite some time.
We see old Doris and old Madonna. We see the opening of the Hall of Fame.
Mr. Lowenstein kept the league open for all these years. You do it. Yeah. Evel's there, but Evelyn's dead.
Dottie is going through. She's all alone. She sees a picture of Jimmy Dugan, Tom Hanks, and it says the year he was born and the year he died.
AKA, he's not going to be here.
And as they are singing this song, which they sang earlier as their young selves, who comes around the corner? Old Kit. And he has big old crazy eyes. She and Dottie hug. Let's get a picture. The original Rockford Peaches. Dottie and Kit are standing next to each other, and the flash goes off, and then we see...
It's so good. It's so good.
And then we see the old picture, and Laurie Petty and Geena Davis sitting next to each other. And they just had And then Madonna sings It Used to Be My Playground.
So good.
Final things. Derek.
Yeah. The hard is what makes it great. If it were easy, everyone would do it.
Thank you.